Okay, so here's the deal. There's a few key reasons why our bodies are suffering from things like bloating, inflammation, diabetes, migraines, intestinal issues, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and so many other health issues. We can get back to those another time, but right now I want to get to the basics. I want to explain to you why we can link our gut health to our overall health, okay? So 70 to 80% of our immune system is located in our digestive system. We need to get this healthy because if this is not healthy, if we have an unhealthy gut, we're going to be unhealthy. And all sorts of problems are going to start manifesting in different ways. Okay, so how many of you have ever taken antibiotics before? Okay, most of us have. Now what happens is when you take an antibiotic, it goes through your body from head to toe and it just kills all the good and the bad bacteria. It also kills the infections or any other infection, not just in your ear or just in your lungs. It kills it all, which is a problem because the problem is that it's in our stomachs have tons of natural digestive bacteria that are used for digestion. When these are missing from the digestive tract, we're unable to digest proteins, complex carbohydrates, sugars, and we're unable to absorb the nutrients from the food that we eat. If we can't absorb the nutrients from the food we eat, we're going to be hungry, right? Our body's going to give us this gut feeling saying, I need food. So basically, if our bodies are not soaking up the nutrients correctly, we're going to end up hungry all the time, gaining weight, eating more. So the inability to process these foods correctly are going to leave our sugar levels going through the spikes and valleys, causing us to crave sugars, causing high blood sugar issues. We eat foods like proteins and animal fats and dairy foods. All of that stuff has elevated levels of amino acid. And without the ability to process these foods correctly, that could lead to high blood pressure. I can go on all day about all the different reactions that we have to not being able to digest our food correctly. So with that being said, have you ever had a pool? Okay, so what happens in a pool? You fill it up, and if you don't have the correct pH balance in the pool, what happens? A bunch of stuff starts growing, it turns green, fungus grows, it just gets ugly. And you can go in there and you can change the water all you want. You can drain the whole pool and put new water in it, but it's not going to go away until that pH balance is balanced in that pool, right? So the same thing goes for our stomachs. Over time, we've stripped all the good bacteria with antibiotics and these other things that we're taking, all the good bacteria, all the floras that are in our stomach that are supposed to be working correctly, it's all out of pH balance, just like that pool, which leaves our stomachs, susceptible to yeast overgrowth and bad bacteria growing and throwing our entire digestive system out of whack. So with all of this overgrown yeast and bad bacteria growing rampantly in our stomachs, we're basically blocking our ability to oxygenate our bodies, like cluttering the lining of our digestive system, or just like suffocating it out. Have you ever seen a movie where everybody in space is starting to lose their oxygen and they all get sluggish and tired? Well, that's exactly what happens to us because we're not getting the proper oxygenation inside our intestines and inside our digestive tract. We automatically start to get tired. You feel like taking that afternoon nap, maybe taking a nap a couple hours after you wake up. It leaves us sluggish. It leaves us hungry because it's not working properly. So basically, what we need to do is we need to come up with something that's going to fix all of these issues. So stay with me and we'll get to that in a moment.